Hello, welcome back to our channel. This is labor number 9, the belt of Hippolyta. And for this challenge, it's I need to make some belt-like thing. I forgot to do my introduction. I'm Gabz, one half of the Slip team. We are doing a challenge. We're challenging ourselves to do the 12 labors of Knitcules, which is the 12 labors of Hercules. And this one is, the legend has it that Hercules was sent to fetch the belt of Hippolyta. He, I guess, kind of successfully convinced her to give him the belt. Hera, queen of the gods, mixed it up in there and didn't, I don't know. She convinced the other Amazon warriors. Queen Hippolyta was an Amazon warrior. Convinced the other Amazon warriors, Hera did, that Hercules was there to do them harm. So instead of having like a peaceful, I guess, diplomatic situation, the Amazon warriors, the women put their armor on, came riding on horseback. Hercules thought he was under attack, slayed Hippolyta, stole her belt, rode away, gave the belt to King Eurystheus, and thus that's how the belt of Hippolyta happened. So I am making not a belt because knitted belts are so 2004, I guess. I mean, I had one. I also had knitted skinny scarves and all those like ruffly ruching kind of, you know what I'm talking about? Those were very fashion scarves. So I'm not going to do a knitted belt. I am doing a knitted headband, which will be donated to Gary's Knit the Rainbow. It's the Knit the Rainbow accessories drive, and the yarn I have selected is it's by Universal Yarn. It's Creative Lazy Hazy Summer Cotton. It's a DK weight, 50 grams, 49% cotton, 46% acrylic, and 5% polyester. So I have this plan, and I've created this whole Hercules task, how I'm making it track with the story. So I am going to first try and crank this on my circular sock knitting machine. Her name is Geraldine. I'm going to try and crank this, just like Hercules first tried diplomacy to negotiate with Hippolyta for the belt, and Hippolyta actually agreed. So first, I am going to try this. If not, if it's too thick for the DK weight yarn is too thick for my circular sock knitting machine, I will be like an Amazon warrior, draw my weapons, my 2 knitting needles, and knit it. Okay, sorry. I have a flair for the dramatic sometimes, which is good because that's mostly my job. So we will either take the path of least resistance, which is crank the thing on my circular sock knitting machine, and then just stitch that sucker up, or I'll knit the whole thing because I'm a little bit short on time. But as I tell my students, work smart, not hard. Let's see if this works. Okay, bad news. This did not work. It is too thick to do it, and I don't really want to mess with the gauge for so long. So, like Hercules, I have to draw my weapons, which means take out my knitting needles, because this path of least resistance did not work. And are about more than halfway through the headband. Time to sew this buddy up, and hopefully I remember the directions because I can't find them on the internet anymore. All right, checking back in with labor number 8, I think, of the Knitcules challenge. I have finished my headband, which is the belt of Hippolyta. I knitted as a tube because I honestly could not face knitting flat anymore. I've knit flat so much lately and I just couldn't face it. So I had to sew this little knot in. I sewed it in wrong the first time because I thought I knew what I was doing. I did not know what I was doing. So then I actually had to like find the blog post again. And then I figured it out, and kind of just pops on your head. I'm not a good head wearer, but it actually came out pretty cute. I like it. It was really easy. It's just a tube, and then you sew the tube together. I did have some issues because I cast on 50 stitches, which ended up being too wide for this bit. So then I slowly decreased to 42 stitches, and that was the move. So I knit this on US 3s. The ideal cast on is 42 stitches, and the yarn I used was Lazy Hazy Summer Cotton by Universal Yarn. So I think this challenge was pretty good. It was pretty easy, but it was actually really fun. So this is going to Gary's Knit the Rainbow Accessory Drive. I would say this is a very good palette cleanser. Like my sister does DK weight socks, but this is even more of a mindless palette cleanser. So it's also a great like gift knit, I'd say. It's really easy, looks pretty cute, and I just stitched it right up. All right, I've gotten off really easy on this Knitcules challenge because all of my challenges have been not that hard, and poor Chaylee's have been very hard. I don't even know what the next challenge is. I think it might be the granny socks. Grannies in a row socks? I don't know. Chaylee's in charge of this challenge. She just tells me what to do. She's like, dude, did you post your Knitcules video? And I'm like, ooh, okay, here we go. So that's that. But stick around. We have 4, I think, more challenges. And to be honest, I only know what 2 of them are. Yeah. But that's okay. Watch our previous Knitcules videos to figure out what our challenges are, and you will discover them along the way as I do.